Hey guys, welcome to Soft Sports TV. My name is Soft Sasapi, and I've got a stranger here, or should I call him a devil? So I've got Zahid here. Today we'll talk about the Ballon d'Or award. Off camera, Zahid and I we have been arguing back and forth about a lot of things, but just to make it clear, what makes you a Ballon d'Or contender? A lot of things happen in football. You win so many trophies individually with teams, different categories. But what is that special thing that makes you a contender for the Ballon d'Or?
I think there's an old age debate. It's always come up whenever Ballon d'Or list is released and the eventual winner is announced.
Yeah.
I think it will continue for decades to come. I am of the view that national team football should be given that priority, if you like,
Before club side.
before club side.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
National team, international trophies ahead of club
But I
trophies.
think there should always be that balance. Do you get what I mean? Because this is an individual award scheme. So, of course, you can't overrule the fact that the individual player in questions, what has he achieved under the year under review? What has he done? It should be, because, again, I argue from both sides because this is a team sport.
Okay.
So you can't rule out the fact that it's the reason why, if you listen to Emiliano Martinez, if you listen to all the Argentine players, what did they say? They said at some point they held meetings. They said to themselves, we need to make Messi proud. Why make Messi proud? They felt Messi deserved it. But again, it's an admission that club football is important, but then you need that national team.
Okay.
And I think you need to strike that balance off. But of course, the national team will always be wettier than.
Now you've said it now. You've placed the international trophies top of the echelon, then club trophies and whatever next.
Yeah.
So you've mentioned one name. I love the guy so much, but sometimes, no matter how good something is, when you see it, it becomes boring for too long. I'm talking about Lionel Messi now. He has won this award 7 times.
Yeah.
Some might say he didn't deserve some, but let's be honest, Messi deserves literally every award. I mean, you can say, okay, some players actually deserve it, but it's hard to say they deserve it more than Messi because the player does a lot of things. Now, I'm not going to speak about Messi too much. Let's talk about this now.
Yeah.
Amongst all the players that have been listed for this award, we have like 2 players who are like, leading the charge, Messi and Erling Haaland. So, Haaland is a fantastic young man who has a different style. He's not like Mbappe. He's not like Ronaldo. He's Haaland.
Yeah.
He just scores goals.
That's the business.
You hardly see Haaland dribbling past players, getting... The only highlight you get from Haaland is running past defenders and scoring, which is what he's paid to do, to get in the goals. He was signed by Man City for them to win the Champions League, and he came in and he won all the trophies. So, objective achieved.
I think a lot of people have not taken cognizance of the fact that the structure for the Ballon d'Or has changed, and it started just last year. So now it used to be just a calendar year. So it means from 1st January to 31st December.
Yeah.
And that's changed now. So Ballon d'Or is now from 1st August, which is the beginning of, 31st August to 1st July or 31st July, I believe. So it's the season. It's the 2022-2023 season. And not the entire calendar year. And that means that it's a poor showing to begin with for Lionel Messi, where he had a poor showing with PSG. And remember all the problems he had with the ultras. At some point, we don't need to go into details, but the threats and all that, they literally pushed him out of the club because they felt he wasn't doing the business that they had brought him to do. And so he ended on that sore note, and he granted an extensive interview to recount his bitter experiences with the ultras and all that. So clearly, that's not even a debate. He had a very poor season with
Based on his standard.
Based on his own standards. Of course, PSG won, but again, yeah, it wasn't a good season. There was support. But then, shortly after that, that's in August, September, October, November, and then he goes into the World Cup. Did the magic. That's one single trophy he had been waiting for all his life. It was almost
like he saved all his powers for the World Cup.
Exactly, because if you listen, he took that competition personal. One, he had so many reasons. I mean, Lionel Messi doesn't need to prove himself to anyone. But then at some point, I think he needed to remind the PSG ultras why they came chasing him.
Well, your former coach, Louis van Gaal, wouldn't agree with that. Like he has said, he thinks the World Cup was, channeled in a way to help Messi win it.
Yeah.
Well, that's just for another day.
Yeah.
What does someone like Rodri have to do to be in this conversation? Because the man is a defensive midfielder for a very attacking side, and he gets left alone most times to do that job. He plays with defenders who are more of attackers than defenders, and he's always there. And it's not just defending; he's scoring goals, scoring Champions League winning goals. And the season started, he's still scoring goals. Very fit, intelligent when it comes to passing of the ball. But is there this bias for attackers, against defenders or midfielders? Because
I think you've answered the question. Because award schemes, as much as this is a team sport, award schemes will always look at, and if you look at the past few decades, it's been numbers and statistics. And it's the reason why, if I ask you today, what was Pelo's numbers in his peak season, you won't remember.
Honestly, I don't even care.
Exactly.
I'm against this statistics generation, this Opta generation. Man.
Yeah. And because those, you could tell who a footballer was, a good footballer was, without looking at numbers. You could tell if Andrea Pirlo was a good, without necessarily looking at what numbers he had. Or
you know what will shock you? You could look into it, check Andre Iniesta, look at the statistics when it comes to assists.
Yeah.
It's not even much.
No.
But we'll pick Iniesta above a lot of players with these numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start.
Coming back to the discussion.
Yeah.
Or answering your question about these award schemes, like I said, will always be biased towards the attackers, and it's for good reason, because the attackers get the goals, and it's the goals that bring all the fun in this beautiful sport of ours. So again, it will always be skewed.
Still being Rodri's lawyer, he got the Champions League winning goal.
Yeah, but
he said it himself. He did Haaland's job. Haaland failed to do his job, and he did it.
Haaland forgets to do his job.
Okay. So let's move forward. Are you disappointed that Marcus Rashford is not on that list?
It's the obvious miss, if you want. Looking at the numbers that he got, and not just the numbers, the impact of his numbers for the team. He literally carried the team with his 30 goals that he got.
So you feel I feel Rashford carried Man United last season.
There shouldn't be any debate about it. Okay. But to leave out Rashford and put in someone like Kolo Muani, I know Kolo Muani was in the final, but what's his impact? Like, I know someone could argue that it's because of him that France didn't win the trophy.
Yeah. Someone said this brother was nominated for missing a 1v1 situation in the World Cup.
That was just that would have changed. Maybe we would have been having a different discussion.
I think we can blame Gareth Southgate. If he had played Rashford, maybe Rashford would have missed a chance like that to be in that.
But then even in the World Cup, again, Rashford always came from the bench. And was he not joined England top scorer at the World Cup?
Yeah, he had his impact.
5 goals.
Let's just bring it back home to Africa. Yeah, we're both Africans, Nigeria, Ghana. But my jollof is better. We know that. Which African do you think deserves to be, the top? Like, we have Salah, we've got
no argument. Don't even stress it.
Just say it.
It should just Osimhen.
Say it again.
No, because I know Salah did well. He literally saved Liverpool's season.
Yeah.
He did. But look at the impact. How many years? 30 years since Napoli last won the Scudetto, if you like. And this man comes in, because I know there were big performers in the Napoli team, but obviously.
Okay, Zai, thank you very much, and yeah, it's been nice doing this one with you as for the first time, and I hope to do many more with you. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'm sure you've enjoyed it. I hope, and please, let us know in in the comment section what you think about the Ballon d'Or nominees. Who do you think deserves to win it? And you should also try your best to let us know what makes a Ballon d'Or contender. Is it international trophies, club side trophies? Is it individual awards, or is it a team awards? Okay, let us know what you think about it. And between Mbappe, Messi, Haaland, who do you think deserves to win? All right. Please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Okay, it's just right there by the corner. It's free, less hassle, and you can follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. All right, and you can like our page on Facebook. Just go on the bio and then you'll find the link to all of this. All right, I've been Soft Sasapi, but you can call me Soft, and I've got the Red Devil here, Zaid. You just can't help but flaunt your jersey, man. Really. All right, guys.
Glory.
Glory to Soft Sports TV, man. I don't care about United.